doesn't feel real. And maybe because it's just been like within 1 week, I was like, oh, I didn't know any of these things before, and now I do. It's gone so fast. I'm like, how are we on day 8? There were certain things that came up in the parts integration, which started to make me realize like this is something deeper that I want to go into, because there were things that were coming up for me that I was like, oh, this is possibly a space to change the way that I think about certain things, or like areas that I can heal. And then the limiting decision one that I didn't need it. I was like, oh my God, this one really is like 100% an opportunity to heal things that I have kind of just like put on the avoid. And then also just like spiritually, like small things have come up during this time, and it's like starting the training not having that clarity on what kind of coach do I want to be, because I love to do everything. I'm like, I could be a life coach, this coach, or that coach. I could just do it all. So there's this like one pull towards a certain aspect that I want to incorporate in my entire business, which is spirituality. It's still something I'm new to, but incorporating that into my business and the way that I coach clients in the future. So using psychological like NLP techniques and hypnotherapy and timeline therapy, but also paying attention like body and soul and spirit. I don't know, like merging the two. I'm like, oh, this feels good. How powerful the unconscious mind is. Because I was going to go into one technique, but then I was like, no, we've been working with the unconscious mind the whole week. I think it's like every time I see a dot on the wall, I'm going to end up going into peripheral vision. There was one thing you said, I think it was on the first day, about like the toothpicks, and that like blew my mind. I wrote that on my phone so I could tell my friends. I was like, oh my God. I don't know, there's just so much. But I think, yeah, how powerful the unconscious mind is, and what kind of memories it stores, and how much information it holds without us actually noticing it. And now I feel like I'm just going to be more aware of things just moving forward in day-to-day life, I think, which is going to help with everything, I guess. So it'll help people to see things differently and expand their way of thinking. It's open up their unconscious mind, but also like just get deeper access to themselves. So like things that they might need healing on, or not need, but they might be something that they've been avoiding, like me, and then they're reminded of it, and then they're like, oh, okay, actually this is an opportunity for me to work on this a little bit further, and possibly use these techniques on myself, or like journal on it, or task yourself, like use the techniques that we've used, but on yourself, and obviously on others as well. It's not just like conversational techniques. You can do sort of like a life coaching certification, and it will be more so conversational, like how to ask certain questions, which is great. But then this is also like there's actual techniques to use these skills that we've learned in the training to make something like more expansive, and you can filter your own personality into these things. So I think it is, yeah. Small group is helpful, because like you said it in the beginning, everyone gets individual feedback, everyone gets time to ask their questions, and I feel like more connected to everyone now, and hopefully we can swap numbers and be friends, just saying. If it was a group of like 6 or 7 people, I don't think we would have had time to even get through the techniques as much, like this, how much time we spent on them. I feel like it would have been rushed through. And also I don't know if I would have felt connected to everyone as much. So yeah, like personalized.
You have been fantastic. Your energy is infectious, and it has been such a beautiful addition to the group to have you with us. You've contributed so much, grown so much, and it has just been so beautiful. And I'm really, really excited and looking forward to what no pressure, but I'm excited and looking forward to what you create, because it's all there. Yeah. And now it's just a case of, okay, take some downtime. What are my next steps? And knowing that all the information is there, and it's just going to be now a process of unfolding, and knowing that you don't have to see the full staircase, just the next step. is all you need
Yeah.
to take. So thank you, really, really appreciate it, and it's been amazing having you as part of the training. So thank you so much.